Today we are going to learn CRO. Okay, CRO means that is cathode ray oscilloscope. Okay, so the detailed information regarding CRO panel will be available in another video. You can check that video. Today I am going to tell you how to measure frequency using CRO. Okay, so in that case we are going to consider unknown frequencies of unknown frequencies generated from signal generator. Okay, so basically what is frequency? Frequency means number of cycles per unit time. Okay, that is called as frequency. Okay, suppose let us assume this as a signal. Okay, so on x axis it is time, on y axis it is amplitude. Okay, so here if we consider wave, wave means that wave consists of one crest. Okay, so this is called as crest and one trough. Okay, so this section is considered to be a one wave. Okay, and the length of this wave is known as wavelength, that is indicated by lambda. Okay, so like that, number of waves per unit time gives you frequency. Okay, so basically frequency, number of cycles per unit time. Okay, that is the frequency. So we are going to measure frequency using cathode ray oscilloscope. Okay, so this is CRO panel. As I told you, you will get information regarding this panel in another video. Okay, so today what we are going to study? We are going to study the how to measure frequency from using this CRO. Frequency using this CRO. So here this signal generator we are going to use to produce different frequency signals. Okay, so here if we look at this signal generator, so here these are the multipliers for this sine output. Okay, this is for square output, but we're going to consider sine output only. And here this is the amplitude knob. We're going to keep this amplitude knob for maximum for this case. Okay, and here we can set amplitude for different voltages, means that is amplitude will be 0.3 volt, 3 volt or 30 volt. Okay, so that you can keep in any case. Okay, because for frequency measurement that will not matter, but when we are going to measure voltage, in that case that will matter. And we can vary this knob to set the frequency. Okay, so suppose we want to set 5 kilohertz frequency, so I will keep this 1 kilohertz and this knob at 5, so that 5 into 1 kilohertz will give you 5 kilohertz frequency. Okay, now for the experiment I am taking 10 kilohertz. Okay, so I am keeping this 10 kilohertz and multiplier to 1. Okay, now I am connecting one of the probe to the output of signal generator. So you can connect live to live. Okay, that means by red to red and ground to ground. Okay, now here if we look at the CRO panel, okay, so I am connecting this signal generator to channel 1, so I will keep channel 2 as a ground. Okay, or you can take it from using this mono or dual knob. Okay, so I am keeping suppose mono, and from that mono channel 1 or channel 2. Okay, so I am keeping channel 1. Okay, okay, so here now this signal appears to be 10 kilohertz. Okay, but let us assume that we don't know exact frequency of this signal. So how to measure this frequency? Okay, so here if we look at this y shift, using this y shift we can shift the signal in y axis. Okay, using x shift we can shift in x axis. Okay, so what I have to measure now? I have to measure wavelength. Okay, means wavelength will be from crest to crest or trough to trough. Okay, so I am using crest to crest. So for that, just I am bringing this signal to little bit down. Okay, and I am adjusting it to this axis 0. Okay, so from this axis I will start to measure. So this is 1 centimeter, means 0.2, 0.4, 0.6, 0.8, 1, 1.2, 1.4, 1.6, 1.8. Okay, so wavelength crest to crest is 1.8 centimeter. Okay, so if we multiply it by time per division, okay, so here this time per division is indicated as time base. Okay, that is 50 microsecond. Okay, that indicates that's unit of that is microsecond. Okay, so if we multiply wavelength into time base, we will get the period of that wave wave. Okay, period of that wave. Okay, and if we take reciprocal of that, that will give you frequency. Okay, so using that means we can compare that frequency of this CRO. Okay, means frequency using this CRO and using this signal generator. The comparison we can do for different frequencies. Okay, so we can select multiplier. Okay, and then using this knob we can set particular frequency, and using CRO we can measure that frequency. Okay, so you can select the number of frequencies you can select. Okay, now for observation, any 5 frequencies. Okay, and you have to put it in observation table. So here you can put frequency of the audio frequency generator. Okay, that frequency you have set from this audio frequency generator. Okay, then wavelength, whatever wavelength you have measured using this CRO. Then time per division, that is the time base you have to write, and if we multiply wavelength into time base, you will get period, and if we take inverse of that, you will get the frequency. Okay, so like that you have to take number of observations for different frequencies. Okay, so here you will get that those frequencies are little bit different from the frequency of frequency generator. Okay, due to whatever the knob we are setting, that knob will not be exactly at that position. Okay, so that error can occur. Okay, but whatever the frequency you are producing from the signal generator, that we can measure using the CRO.